Okay, so for number 3, this is for exercise 11F. A boat needs to travel south at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour. So this is south, right? And then the speed is 20 kilometer over hour. I don't use the unit, but if you want to write the unit, insist to write the unit, it's okay. For the sake of understanding, this is south, right? This is the boat travels south. However, a constant current of 6 kilometer over hour is flowing from the southeast. So where is southeast? So this is south, this is right. So we have the constant current of 6 kilometer over hour. So I want to draw this. Okay. If it is southeast, it has to be 45 degrees, right? Easy peasy. Okay. So first thing first, you need to answer the question. The equivalent speed in still water for the boat to achieve the actual speed of 20 kilometer over hour. It has to be here. We use the parallelogram rules here, right? Parallel and parallel. And the resulting force will be here, right? So this is the resulting force. But the harder part is to understand or to use this rule. How do you find the formula of the resulting force? Okay, I'll show you how to do. So this is the V, right? The equivalent speed. So the equivalent speed using the cosine rule or the factor rule that I gave you just now, V square equals 20 square, I forgot to put here, 6 kilometer over hour. So 20 square plus 6 square plus 2 times 20 times 6 times cos of the theta. What is the theta? 45. Why? Because south is it's always 45 degrees, right? 45. That's the way we do. Okay, equal, right? And then V square, 400. Okay, I just use calculator. Wait, give me a moment. I'm finding calculator. Oh, a moment, please. Where's my calculator? Go calculator. Here. Put it here. So 20 square plus 6 square plus 2 times 20 times 6 times cos 45, right? So the answer will be 605.7. So 606, let's say 605.7, blah, blah, blah. And the V will equals to this square root, 24.6 kilometer over hour. 24.6 kilometer over hour. This is the equivalent speed in still water for the boat if it is what do you call, distracted by the constant current, the blue one. So this will be your answer. And then the direction which the boat must have to compensate for the current. So the question is actually this, either this angle or this angle, up to you. In my opinion, you can use this or this. Both of them are okay, but we choose either. Okay, this is the theta. Let's try to focus on one triangle. I have this as 20 and this as 6, right? Because they are parallel here, 6 and 6. And then another triangle here, the V, the 24.6. Okay, and this is the theta. And how do you find the theta? That's the homework to you for you. So use the cos rule. I don't know what your teacher used, but I use the cos rule. How do you calculate the cos rule formula? We have 6 here. So this is the opposite. So 6 square equals 20 square plus 24.6 square minus, right? That's the cosine rule. 2 times 20 times 24.6 times cos theta. You will find the cos theta in a moment. So you put 6 square, 36, right? Or just write 6 square minus 20 square minus 24.6 square, or you can just write it here. This is something to be moved to the left hand side, right? So from negative to positive. Just calculate 2 times 20, right? 2 times 20 times 24.6 times cos theta. We don't know yet. Let it be like this. And 184 cos theta equals to 20 square plus 24.6 square, right? 20 square plus 24.6 square, subtract by 6 square, right? You put from the 6 square from left to right. Okay, that's bad. 969.16. 969.16. So the cos theta will equals to 969.16 over 984, and the theta will equals to cos inverse of 969.16 over 984. Wow, this is a challenging question, but I think I have another way to do. I use the pure factor. I don't know what your teacher teach you. I just guessing they use this. He used this 984. Wait, error. Oh, the bracket is not on the proper place. 9.96 degree. 9.96 degree. If you're asked this as a theta, you just 45 minus 9.96. So it has to be 9.96 degree east from south. Okay, east. Go right. Okay, go right like this. You stop. Is your teacher teach you this way, Vicky? I'm just questioning about that. I'm just curious.
The thing is, when he taught us this, he didn't go this far because he's been absent for the past 2 days. So he just gave us homework to do.
Okay.
Oh, and also the answer in the textbook says it's 9.93.
No problem. That's about the decimal place because I do the rounding, right? I do the rounding 24.6. It has to be not 24.6. It's actually 24.6 blah blah blah. Okay. So about the rounding only. If 9.97 or 9.9, no, sorry. If the answer of theta is 3 point something, so it's wrong. 9.96 is still okay. Yeah, no problem about that. Okay, any questions so far?
No. Can I see the equation again? I need to write it down.
There you go.
Okay.
The cosine rule, I don't give you the cosine rule formula. It has to be minus. Yeah. Here. The cosine rule formula, cos rule. There you go. This is the factor rule. It's different. Okay. So on top side, this is the factor rule. And this will be cosine, yeah, factors rule or factor rule. Okay, I don't know how those call it. This is cos rule again produced from the triangle formula. Okay. Any question so far?
The triangle formula is like the SOHCAHTOA, is it?
SOHCAHTOA and also on a right angle on a scalene triangle here. So a square equals b square plus c square minus 2bc. Remember this rule? Plus a. And if I want to find b square equals a square plus c square minus 2ac, just look at the pattern, cos b. I want to find c square, a square plus b square minus 2ab cos c. Get it?
Yep, okay.
Cos rule. How about the sine rule? Sine rule is for the opposite, right? So a over sine a equals b over sine b equals c over sine c. This is the background knowledge that you need to understand. Okay, that's for question 11F. Okay, I will send this to you later. Exercise 11F. Number 3. Now let's go to number 4. So for number 3, we also have the other way to do. There you go here, and we use the x and y. We use the factor equation. This will be the formula, and v is x in terms of x and y. It both either or, you can choose top or bottom. But in my opinion, this one is more easily to use. We don't have to write any I and any j. We can skip this. And if it is traveling south speed 20, so going down only. So the V1 is, or V of the ships will be, will be 0 for x-axis and negative 20 because it is going down. And then the constant current will be 6 km/h. Look at this. Southeast. This is east. This is south, right? East, south. The angle always 45 degrees. And this will be 6. And you need to make the x and y, right? So this is the x-axis, 6 times cos 45, and this is the y-axis, 6 times sine 45, and we have the answer. This is 4.24, and this is 4.24 also, but we know that the y is going down, the x is going right, so the direction must be written in terms of the sign. The x is going right, so it has to be positive. Okay? I don't write the sign, no need. If going down, it is negative, going down, right? Negative 4.24. So if we are finding the equivalent speed, it has to be added up. Easy add up the x and the y. So 0 plus 4.24 and negative 20 plus negative 4.24. The answer is this. Then to calculate the speed itself, use this formula. X squared plus y squared, and it is 24.6 km/h. You use calculator, you can find it. And then angle, tan theta. Theta is always on the x-axis, right? Due x-axis, and put the equal, no equal, absolute value, y over x, 24 over 2.24 over 4.24, and we get 80.07. On answer key, why it is different with answer key Kohans? Because the answer key is giving you the clue is due south. So both answers are right. So no need to be stick to the answer key. So this is the second way. Yeah, I think this is more better and more easily to understand and to be understood than the first rule. You need to memorize the formula, right? So this is the formula, and you can actually ignore the formula for the rest of the question. Let's see for number 4. For ABC. Okay, and okay, for ABC. Let's see how does it work. As part of an endurance race, Stephanie needs to swim from X to Y across a wide river. So I want to make this bigger. Why? Because I can draw almost everything here. Okay. There we go. Now, calculate the length of XY. Very simple. How do you do? How is it? Okay.
The Pythagoras.
That's right, Pythagoras rule. Cool. So XY equals square root of 20 squared plus 80 squared. It is, oh, okay, it is so much. The number is big. 400 plus 1,600, 2,000, right? Slowly but sure. No, 6,400. And see, almost wrong. Okay, the number is not so good. Okay, just calculate 6,100. Right. No, this is very good. 82.5 or 46. I don't know. The answer key 82.46 or 0.5, but just make as detailed as I can. Actually, it has to be 3 significant figures on the IGCSE standard. It has to be 82.5 if I'm not wrong. Okay, it is in meter. Done. Right. Now, in which direction should Stephanie aim so that the current will push her onto a path directly towards Y? At least you need to find the angle on this part. Why? Because Stephanie starts from X. You don't have to start from Y, right? So towards Y. So this is the theta, let's say. We can use the tangent, right? So tangent theta equals to 20 over 80. Start TOA, right? TOA opposite is 20, adjacent is 80. Give me a moment, please. Wait. Okay, continue. So if you are finding the theta, you need to use the tan inverse of 20 over 80, right? So the theta would be found easily. Shift tan 2 over 8. Okay, 14.03 degree, right? This one. But this is not the answer yet. This is not the answer. Again, this is only the helping rules. 14.03 degree. Now, the other one will be like this. Look at this. Stephanie swim 1.8 meter over second, right? Look at the idea. Look at the logic. The current flows 0.3 meter over second to the right. So if Stephanie maintains or Stephanie stick to the rules to y here, let's say this is Stephanie's direction of the swimming. Let's say this is the direction of the swimming. Okay, again, let's say the thicker one is the Stephanie's way. Stephanie won't be this work. It won't work like that because of the current. Stephanie will go a bit to the right because Stephanie go here, and it has to be go right. So that's the problem, right? So Stephanie is supposed to be. It has she has to aim a bit to the left like this, a bit further to the left. That's for Stephanie's aim, and it is distracted by the current, right? Distracted by the current, so that she can maintain the resulting force or this resulting position of maintaining the direction of the red color. Get the idea, Vicky?
Yes.
So you need to aim a bit to the left in order to maintain the straight line from X to Y. Make sense for you?
Yep.
Okay, it's very hard to understand, but you know how to do. We are focusing on the angle right now, or the speed. So the speed or the V, so the speed of the current will be X, Y, only X. See? So V of the current, so much here, 0.3 and 0. Going right. Then V of the resulting factor, V of the Stephanie supposed to do the red color one, V of the resulting factor, V of the resultant will equals to blah 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 and blah blah blah. What is the X? What is the Y? We have the theta right now, 14.03, and then let's see. Going up, so this is the X, the Y, the X-axis, going up and going left. So the X supposed to be negative, the Y is going up, right? You count this. Get the idea?
Wait, what is the V resultant for?
Resultant force is the result of Stephanie swim, and it is against the current. So Stephanie and current combined become red.
Oh, okay.
So the logic is quite complicated. This is the Stephanie's movement, and this will be the, what is it? The current. Okay, this is Stephanie. So the Stephanie go a bit to the left in order to maintain the XY sharp like this straight line, and with the help of the current, she will go with the red line. They go along the red line. Understand?
Wait, what's the triangle on the L on the right?
Oh, this one. I want to draw this, by the way. So it is like this, right? The resulting force. This is the resultant force, right?
Oh, yeah.
And this is 14.03. And Stephanie is 18, right? This is 18. Oh, 1.8, sorry, not 18. 1.8. Okay. So we have some triangles here. I will give you the complex triangle so you can see it in order. Very much to say about this. So this is Stephanie, right? And this will be the current. And the resulting force will be about here. Let's see for the parallelogram. Here. Okay. So the resultant force will be about here. Okay, so the red line. See the red line. So Stephanie is 1.8. And this is 3, right? So we need to find the answer. So this will, what is this angle? 14.03 plus 90, right? So this angle, oh, this is 1.8, this is also 1.8. So this is 90 90 plus 14.3, right? So 90 plus 14.03, so it has to be 104.03 degree. Very well, it's simple. Now we're gonna go for this rule. Look at this triangle. So the complex triangle, the red color is for the resulting force, this one, the xy, right? And this will be the x. Okay, the resulting force. And then we have the 3 here. 3 right here. And this is 14.03. You are finding this angle, right? Stephanie should think about this angle, right? Get the idea, the blue one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are finding this, and actually, this is equals to this. Why? Because it is alternating one to another. So you can focus on one triangle on the right side and use the sine rule. Okay. So sine rule says that 3 over sine theta equals 1.8. Here, this is 1.8, this is 1.8 because it's the, what do you call? It is the parallelogram, 1.8 over sine 104.03. So you can cross multiply. So 3 times sine 104.03 equals 1.8 times sine theta. And you can find the sine theta by put the 1.8 to the left side, right? So this will be 1.8. I think that's much easier to combine with the other formula. So we know that sine theta will equals to, write down 3 times sine 104.03 you divide by 1.8. You will get, wait, not 3, sorry, 0.3. Man, current 0.3. Okay, I hate this. So go right, 0 point. That's the answer. 0.1616, blah, 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 right? So the theta will be shift sine of answer, 9.305. So the theta here is 9.033031 degree. Understand?
Yeah, but for the sine rule, how do you make it like equal to each other?
Oh, sine rule is always like this. Let's say this is A, B, C, right? So this is side A, side B, side C. So the sine rule will be B over sine B, opposite side, right? Equals A over sine A equals C over sine C. In this case, 0.3 over sine theta equals to 1.8 over sine of the opposite here, 104.03. And equals to this over sine this. We don't want to find this because it's not being asked, right? So it has to be actually resulting force. We don't know yet the velocity. We never know about that. And then just use the formula. Okay. Okay, continue. For part C, find the time Stephanie will take to cross the river. So if we know the theta already, so this is 9.31, you can find actually the resulting factor of the speed. So V of the resulting factor equals to V of the current plus the V of the Stephanie, right? Get the idea? The red one,
Yeah.
the red
Yep.
one's here. Okay, V of the Stephanie here, Stephanie plus V of the current. V of the current is very simple. 0.3 and 0. V of the Stephanie, that's the other homework, the PR for you. Stephanie's factor. Put one by one. Let's see. The Stephanie is here. Stephanie is working. Speed is 1.8, right? So I want to rewrite one more time. 1.8. And then it has to be go up, right? It has to be y and also x. Okay. The y is positive, the x is negative. So again, negative and positive. How much? What is the length of this? Let's see. We have this. How do you calculate this? So this will be actually this, right? What is it? 180 minus 9.31 minus 104.3, 104.03. That's the angle of this. Okay, you calculate it because we are finding the angle first, the horizontal, the x-axis rule. 180 subtract 9.31 subtract 104.03. Answer is 66.66. Okay, we know how to calculate the y and the x. X is always cos because it's in terms of x-axis. So 1.8 times cos 66.66, right? So it's negative, or because going left, but I don't write the negative. We don't have the negative yet because we are focusing on the positive sign. Cos 66.66. 0.71. Right down. It's negative, right? Because it's going left. How about this? 1.8 times sine 66.66, right? Because it's sine always. Why is always sine? Oh, it's time consuming. Sine. There you go, 1.65. Okay, right down here, 1.65. Now we know the resulting force. Negative 0.41 over, not over, and 1.65. So the V will equals to, use the formula, square root of x squared plus y squared. In this case, 0.41 square, square root of 0.41 square plus 1.65 square. The force will equals to 1.7, right? 1.7 meter over second. The resulting force, the combination between the what's called Stephanie and the current, slows down, right? Slows down because it is pulsing the direction of the slope. Okay. Now, after we do this, we are not done yet. We are finding find the time taken. So what is time taken? So this length will equals to where is it? 82.5 meter, right? This xy. And with the velocity of 1.7, look at this. I want to highlight this question. Wait, why it is vanishing? Here and here. Distance and time. What is the connection between distance and velocity? So distance, velocity times time, right? So for question C, I think I need to scale this writings. So for part C, the time taken will equals to distance over the velocity. Distance is 82.5. the velocity is 1.7, right? The green colored, the green highlight, distance over speed. 82.5 over 1.7. 82.5 over 1.7. 48.52. Okay, 48.52. What's the answer key? Is it same? Second.
Let me check. 48. Yeah, 48.4.
Okay, nice. Quite different. I mean, the difference is not so much. That is the answer. Second. Okay. Any questions so far for number 4?
No.
Yawning. Sleepy right now. Just awake. One more number. I think we can go for one more number 4. Wait. Here. Let's go to number 5. Oh, piece of cake. Not hard. This is easier than number 4. An airplane needs to fly due east from one city to another at speed 400. So this is the velocity is going right. So speed of airplane is 400 and 0, right? So 400 kilometer per hour. And however, winds blow constantly from northeast. Northeast go up, right? So it has to be here. The wind, right? This is 45 degree, and the wind flows is 50. Also, the 50 is here. So you have to find the x and y, right? So vx and vy. So vx is 50 times cos 45. Since cos and sine is equal, so you don't have to get confused about this. Sine 45. So why it is the same? It's common. It's no problem if it is the same. So 50 cos 45. And then 25 square root 2 or 35.35, right? P of the wind 35.35. And also, wait, if I change this as a sign, it will be producing the same answer also. See, 35.35. 0.36, sorry. Okay, because it's rounding up. Now, how does the wind affect the speed of the airplane? V of the resulting force, right? V of the resulting force, or the combination, V of aircraft or airplane, aircraft, wait, it's airplane, plus V of the wind that blows northeast. Okay, combine. (400) plus x with x, y with y, right? So 435.36 and then 35.36. And this is still the factor from you are asked the speed itself. So the V, please check the answer key. V of the resulting force will equals to square root of 45.36. Wait, 435.36 square. Okay, it's tiring. It's so tiring. 35.36 square. 436.79 kilometer over hour in terms of kilometer over hour. What's the answer, Vicky?
They rounded it up. It's 437.
Okay, same. 336 feet. Okay, sorry, 36 feet. So it's 437 kilometer over hour. Our answer is more accurate, but we have to make it to the IGCSE standard. Now, what else? The direction, right? So the direction will equals to B. Tan theta is equals to y over x. There you go. So tan theta is equals to 35.36 over 435.36, right? Y is this. x is this. So the theta will be equals to that's thing. So small. I'm not sure about this, but let's try. I think it's about 5 or 35 or 1 over 10. It's it's near to 6 or 7. Okay, just find the answer. 0.36 over 5.36. 4.64. What's the answer? Is it the same? Is this the same? The answer is theta. The compensation of the direction. Direction is always the
Yes, it's 4.6. Oh yeah, for the answer for 5A, it
Mhm.
says the plane speed in still air would be about 437 kilometers hour.
Mhm.
The wind slows the plane down to 400 kilometers. Oh, like how do we know how to answer with the words or something?
Oh, okay. How does the wind affect? The wind affecting the airplane so that the total. Okay, so the wind is here, right? And the airplane, and the wind is struck here. Slows down. I think it's making more. It's more to increasing the speed. It is increasing the speed, not slowing down, because it is supporting to another, right? Wait, let's see the question. Keywords from Vicky. From. The wind supposed to blow here. Right? It is deflecting or making the airplane slows down like this. Oh man. Okay. From northeast. From northeast. So northeast. So from northeast going down. Get the idea, Vicky?
Yep.
Oh, I think I did something wrong. So the x, both of them are negative, right? Okay. Okay. So it is like this. Wait. But I think something wrong. The answer will be less than 436. Then the answer key is not consistent right now. Okay, that's right. 405 and 400 minus 35.36 square, right? You do the square here. Directly, I want to find the value plus square and then plus by negative 35.36 square and square root 3366 cannot, it has to be 436. So from northeast due east, so east here, northeast here, so it is like this. Interesting. Going left and going down, negative. The answer is not 46.799. It is opposing the answer. It has to be 300 something. But the wind affects the airplane. See, this don't look at the answer key, Vicky. That's my opinion. Why? Because if you are focusing with the answer key, the wind are what you call, the wind will assuming go here, right? Like we did previously. But it has to be, if you look at the question properly, if you look at the question well, the airplane due east, right? And then the wind blows from northeast from top right, going down like this. So it has to be both negative, right? And then put negative here, and the answer will be slow but sure. 400 minus. You can ask your teacher in this case. 35.36. Answer is 364.64. Write down 364.64 here. Okay, 364.64, and this will be negative, right? 35.36. If you find the speed, you can find the answer of 600 something. So square plus 35.36 square, because negative being squared will be equal, and then you do the square root. Answer is supposed to be 366.5. Okay. See, it's wrong, yeah. Previous answer is wrong. Not 437 anymore, but 366.35, because the wind blows and it is deflecting the flow of the airplane. So how it is deflected? It's not 400, of course, because the speed is 400, so it has to be less, right? So less by this minus this, right? So the V of this airplane will be decreased to this much. Okay, becomes this, and it is decreased by the wind blows. It's from, yeah, Vicky. From means from northeast striking the plane that travels east. So it is annihilating the one to another. In what direction airplane head? Okay, it's totally wrong also. This is not 4.64 anymore. Or maybe I'm reasoning that this is not from, this is to the northeast, because for the answer of 400 something. Get the idea, Vicky? There is some inconsistency in the answer key.
Okay.
So follow the rule. Look at we assume that the question is right from, so it is decreasing. So the answer is no more 4.64, but you need to change this, right? So the airplane moves like this. It has to be about like this, a bit going down like this. This is the resulting force. Why? Because going right, struck by the wind, and going down, still going right, but it's moved a bit the direction. Okay, now change the number 364.64, and then look at this, shift hand 35.36 over 364.4, 5.53. So 5.53, the deflection. Okay, the deflection here, 5.53 degree. Okay, compensating the. Understand, Vicky, so far?
Yeah.
If you don't focus on the answer key, the answer key is inconsistent. They give you
Okay.
as it is to the northeast, because this is from, right? From the northeast. So when the airplane goes east, the wind blows against the movement of the airplane, the wind, right? So it slows down the airplane because of the left factor wind. Any questions so far?
No, I think I just need a review more.
Okay, so look, ask your teacher for question 5 of the answer key, because I'm doubting the answer key. The from thing here. So for 11H, we didn't go yet, but it's very simple. Let me show you later on. Okay, if you want to have another extra lesson, when is the due date here
For
F and H?
oh, the F1 was already due like yesterday, so I already did it. But yeah, I was just confused. But 11H, I think it's due today, like at 12 a.m.
Okay, I will give you the answer then. I make the short answer about this. I will write everything and I'll send you to our group. Okay.